You use this word liminal a lot in Just Us, and it's a very powerful word. It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit unsettling. Can you talk about that word and what it means in conversations and what it means for all of our learning?
Liminal spaces are spaces that are outside the here and the there. You know, I start here and I go there, but in the middle, I'm in these non-spaces that are not committed to this or that. And I was interested in using those spaces to create conversation that don't actually live in the normal course of our lives. So what can I get if I go in the margin? Bell Hooks talks about the margins as a space of radical openness. And so for me, liminal spaces became spaces of radical openness where I could explore things that in other spaces people didn't have time for, or, you know, were just on a different agenda.
But I found it fascinating because I'm always very interested in spaces of discomfort also, where we don't exactly know where we are and some of the standard reference points don't necessarily apply. And I say to my very edgy ethics classes, I say at the beginning, get used to this mucking around in uncertainty, because that's what we're going to be doing for the term. I don't know if you've seen it, but I see all the time, especially with students, fear. Am I going to say the wrong thing? Even if I'm well-intentioned, am I going to offend somebody? How do I navigate that fear? Is that something that is of concern to you?
It is definitely on the table right now. Everybody is a little bit jumpy about saying the wrong thing and doing the wrong thing. But in my classroom, I often find that keeping everything transparent has helped me. I just say, look, we are in this space of education to experiment. So this is an arena in which we can say things and we will make mistakes. And everybody in this classroom should feel free to question whatever they feel they need to question. Question it is not to shut it down. Right. It's to question it. Right. And so if we put those possibilities out there at the get-go, it sort of opens up conversations. I mean, I'm not saying that my classroom is the ideal classroom. I'm sure students walk away feeling like she's too liberal. I can't bring up, you know, my religious conservativeness without feeling a little bit targeted. So, you know, that I've seen that happen in the class only because it has been brought up. And then you're sort of asking different kinds of questions. We as educators can't be fearful.
No, I completely agree. I think we need to sort of say this is a place for courage, and as you say, experimentation. This is a place for assuming good faith also. Mm-hmm. I mean, unless I get evidence that somebody is a sort of a repeat offender and really demonstrating bad faith. But this is a place where we assume good faith, and this is a place where everybody, my hand up first, we all say things that don't come out quite the way we wish they had. And we all need to have an opportunity to sort of backtrack and say, I'm sorry, let me rephrase.
Mm-hmm. And also keep it in the classroom. This is something yes. I often find interesting, that people will decide to, and this comes up in Just Us, that they decide to take that person out in the hallway to save face. But I don't think it's a question of saving face, because I don't know who has been impacted by what has been said. So for me, I always feel like, let's keep it in this room. Let's all go there. If one of us is going there, let's all go there.
No.